Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Omar, and today I'm going to be bringing you a 254 kill game on some tryhards. The best player on the other team, he stayed for almost the entire game. He left like 2 minutes before the end of the game, so he stayed for almost the entire length of the game. He had a 2 KD, which is definitely not that bad, and he's a solo player, so that's pretty impressive for Black Ops 3 to have a 2 KD as a solo player. That's definitely way above average. And there's also another guy with a 1.6 KD. He was like the master prestige dude. He was also really annoying to play against. And then multiple master prestiges and high levels join and leave throughout the game. So I'm not playing against the normal like non-prestige level 40 kids who just get absolutely ruined and go like 0-97,000. Like, that's not who I'm playing against this game. Although I did get a little bit lucky. I got my streaks and I was able to chain them effectively, so that was really good. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do, make sure to drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, a subscription lets you know whenever I upload a video, unless sub boxes fail, in which the best place to be is my Twitter, and I tweet whenever I get a video, and you guys can interact with me better on Twitter. So make sure to check all those links in the description below. I'm sure you guys will enjoy if you do. But going back to the gameplay, I was just using the VMP on Nuketown, a pretty standard support gameplay, except for the fact that I was playing against a little bit better players than usual. But I did have a question for you guys. Let me know which country you guys are actually from in the comments section below, because I know I normally don't really ask you guys questions about like where you guys are from or anything. I'm not really interacting with you guys on a personal level usually. Like, I don't usually do that sort of stuff, but I really am interested because I was looking at my analytics for the countries that view my videos the most. Obviously the US was #1. That's not a surprise. I'm from the US and I'm doing English commentary, so not a surprise at all. #2 was actually the UK, which is not a surprise either, because obviously English originates from the UK, I believe. So basically that's not a surprise. UK is a pretty populous country and they're all English speakers, so that's not a surprise either. Third is Germany, which might be a surprise to some people, but not to me, because I know that Germany has a huge Call of Duty scene. Some of their YouTubers have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and also some have millions, I believe, considering, which is surprising considering Germany, like, and German isn't a language that's spoken necessarily as much as English or Chinese or something like that. So I wasn't expecting them to have such a huge Call of Duty scene, but they do, and that's really surprising. So let me know what countries you guys are from. #4 was the biggest surprise. It was actually Japan. Like, I don't know if you're from Japan, let me know, because I don't speak Japanese, right? Like, it's weird, because I wouldn't think that Japanese people would be big Call of Duty viewers. I didn't know that the game was popular in Japan. I've never even heard of a Japanese YouTuber, right? I mean, a Japanese Call of Duty YouTuber. I've never seen any. I don't know if they are like, if there's like a million subscriber Japanese Call of Duty YouTuber that I just don't know about, and I'm just really ignorant on the topic, but I have never heard of a Japanese Call of Duty YouTuber. And it's weird because the reason I checked this stuff was because if you have your Twitter linked to your YouTube, it notifies me whenever you like a video. It sends a tweet and it tags me in it, and then usually I retweet it or I like it, because I switched that on Twitter, but usually I retweet it or like it or do both. So obviously link your Twitter to your YouTube. That's my little pitch right there. But I've been getting a lot of them in Japanese, right? Because it tweets it in the language that your Twitter's signed up in, right? Like, mine's English, but if you're from Japan and you don't speak English, you're obviously gonna have yours in Japanese. So it tweets it in Japanese, and I keep seeing it. I'm like, what? Like, why am I getting these Japanese messages and I'm tagged? And obviously I realize that they're from my YouTube videos, but it's like, that's just weird. And because I've been growing a lot lately, I'm over 45,000 subscribers at the time of me doing this commentary. Like, I don't know, I've just been expanding where I'm from. The number of people that watch my videos from countries that are nowhere near the US, that don't speak English normally, like obviously Japan. Then #5 is actually the Netherlands. I don't know if you guys speak English over in the Netherlands. I believe that it might be one of those like languages that you learn in school all the time, because I know like in the US at least you can pick from a lot of languages, so we don't really have a second language per se, although Spanish is the second most spoken. But I believe that English is one of those languages that you just have to learn in the Netherlands. I could be wrong on that, but that would be my assumption. So I don't know, I was comparing it to other YouTubers actually, like the number of the countries and the percentage that they view my videos, like the percentage of views that are from each country, and in every other YouTuber that I've compared my data to, they've actually had like Canada way higher. Usually Canada's number 4 after Germany, Australia's usually number 5, Ireland's usually on the list. It wasn't even on my list. Ireland wasn't in my top 10. My top 10, I can't remember the other 5. I know that Belgium was on it. I know Italy was on it. I know Canada and Australia were also on it, and I'm forgetting the other one. It'll probably come to me, but, you know, I was really surprised because I actually have a huge following that's from, like, places all across the world, which is pretty cool, and it's something I never would have, like, assumed would happen. I never would have dreamed of that happening if, like, going back to a year and a half ago when I did start my YouTube channel, so that's pretty crazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate the view. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like and a subscription. But it's been your boy Omar, and peace out, guys.